here. We've just been chatting for a while, but I kind of enjoy just having these almost impromptu chatting sessions. So yeah, we are currently on the 12th of summer. I'm in my bull outfit. We have Pancake, our kitty cat. And, it's no one's anything today, so that's good. Okay. What were we doing? What were we doing here? I think we had gone into the gold mine, so we were working on that. Also, my camera lighting's really bad today. I guess I'll leave it. Hopefully it doesn't... Oh. Hopefully it's not too bad. Ooh, tell me a story. What sort of story do you want to hear, Kim? Also, we have eggplants and red peppers here. I'm gonna try to draw a bit. No worries, Rosie. Hopefully it goes well. Oh god, wait, I'm so used to Stardew. I'm trying to hold down the button. Sci-fi rom-com. Research part of the newer Ace Attorney games is that there's no Gumshoe. The disrespect. Gumshoe is fantastic. He is the heart of Ace Attorney. Let's just face facts. Uh-oh. Oh, Misa, sorry about that. The bot gets a little bit funky about caps. Something exciting and or food related. I am gonna make a dish I've never had tonight, if that counts as exciting and food related. I'm gonna be trying my hand at making red beans and rice, and I'm super excited. I'm hopefully not gonna make it too spicy, but we'll see. I've never made it before, but I've been venturing into making more and more new things, so. Just want Gumshoe to be happy. I don't think about how the pandemic falls into the canon timelines, yeah. What else though? I feel like that's not very good. It's like not enough. I don't know. I actually am blanking so hard on a good story to tell that's food related. Usually that's not my issue. Okay, what were we working on? I guess I could throw in more of these. Buffalo has some excellent organizational skills. Thank you. Oh, I guess I could throw in more gold, right? A cooking story that happened with Mike. Oh, I can tell you in general what happens when I cook with Mike. He's not here to defend himself, so I can throw him under the bus. I love Mike very much. We've been together for almost 5 years. Friends for longer than that. And, he has a habit. I would argue I'm the more experienced one in the kitchen. But he has a habit of taking control of the situation. So whenever we're cooking something, he ends up just kind of like shoving me out of the kitchen. If just, you know, whatever we're trying to make I didn't put in the brick, gosh darn it. Whenever we're trying to, make something together, he has this habit, and he has to like consciously think not to do it, of just like booting me out of the kitchen, being like, no, you're doing it wrong, go away. When most of the time I'm not doing it wrong, I'm doing it right. So that's always fun. The only thing I don't do that he does do in the kitchen is I get very squeamish about raw meats, any sort of raw meats, doesn't matter what. I'm getting better at it, but I get so incredibly squeamish, and like I won't eat it after I've prepped it. So that's the only thing he does that I don't do. I don't have really good reason for that. I just am. Sorry, was that a cow topiary? It was. I also have a chicken one. Look at how cute they are. I know. There you go. Now you can see them. I got those last time, and the second I got the recipes for them, I'm like, okay, we're making those. Same thing to my fiance. It drives her nuts, and then I'll go out of the room and sit down And in seconds she calls me back in to do something in the kitchen. So I can't win, oh no. Wish Tony would help me more with raw meat, but he doesn't know either, so I end up doing it. Yeah, Mike, like, I think we both know how to cook at a pretty decent level. We both have different strengths in the kitchen, I guess, is the best way to describe it. It's just a matter of like working together and not shoving each other out of the kitchen. We also have a very small kitchen though, to be fair. Found a new microwave yesterday and I've already put 3 spoons in there. Random, no. Oh, jeez. I just want to acquire those recipes. Let me check. I think it may have been pulling weeds, actually. Or reaping. Yeah, it was this. So cow topiary is level 5, chicken topiary is level 6 for cutting grass. Also, another funny story I can tell you guys about, somewhat about cooking, speaking of microwaves. We have a microwave. My mom is very much in the camp of, you know, if it's not... Don't you dare. If it's not broken, you know, don't fix it, which I get. I respect that. But our microwave is legit older than I am, and I'm 27 years old. We have a very, very ancient microwave. And I'm very used to how this microwave works. I'm used to putting stuff in for like extortionately long amounts of time because it's so old and so low powered. So when I went to work at my first like proper job out of college, we had a lunchroom and you could, you know, heat up your lunch in the microwaves, which were all very new and like stainless steel and stuff. So I put in my lunch, not even thinking about it. And I set it to the time I would set it at home. And I burnt a lot that day. So I learned my lesson the hard way. But having an ancient microwave is probably better than having no microwave. Your microphone looks pretty dark, Chris. It'll be a shame if someone were to get some white hair on it. Oh, jeez. Some friends and I went and saw a horror movie before, and now I can't turn my lamp off to go to sleep. Oh no, Thrill House, that's a mood though. I forgot to ask, how are you feeling? I'm feeling alright. I'm a bit headachy. My throat's not nearly as sore, so. Is my mod... They mentioned you, so it's okay. I got the connection now. That's awesome. Hydrate, thank you. I will do that. Oh. I will do that. Actually reminded me. If you guys haven't tried out this game yet, do yourselves a favor at some point. It's really fun. I like it. Like the 3rd job I've gotten, but he doesn't get paid for this one. You know what though, like, you know, merit points, right? So let's go ahead and let's clear out our land today, I guess. We have our golden axe, so it'll be really quick and easy. Golden hammer. I might also start... Other tools do we have here? I might start upgrading other stuff as well here, but I know it costs quite a bit. I think we have enough. One day us mods will get paid. If I can. I think it's 10. And I don't remember which wood it is. I hope it's this one. I don't actually know though. I will accept Pepsi as payment. I'll just start sending you shipments of Pepsi. Oh, that reminds me, I have some iced tea that I need to open still that I got delivered. Yara, don't sit on the number pad, don't. Your little fat butt. There we go. Oh, that's another story I can tell you guys. Yesterday on my day off, I was feeling, I guess, creative. And I sat down and I, like, massacred a cardboard box. I don't know why I keep hitting the... I'm using the Pro controller. I don't usually use this controller. And I keep hitting the wrong button. Yes, Rosie, that works. um, I sat down, massacred a cardboard box, and made a box fort for Ollie, and he really liked it, and then he liked it so much that he ended up, like, belly flopping onto it from the arm of the couch. And he's quite a big cat, so he ended up smushing it. It was actually pretty funny. So I made him another one that's hopefully a bit more sturdy, and hopefully he's learned his lesson to not, you know, sumo wrestle himself, not, I guess just wrestle himself onto things. The amount of times he's jumped off something and broke something on the landing, not himself, thankfully, but like he's a hefty cat. He's a big boy. Okay. Oh, it's 20k. Oh god, okay. What do you guys think we should upgrade? Maybe the bucket. I don't know why something telling me to do the bucket. I guess the watering can though. And that way I don't use up the wood. We wonder how he broke his leg. Oh goodness. I've also started playing a new game with Ollie. And for anyone who might be new, by the way, and it's just like, who's Ollie? He is my 2-year-old orange tabby boy. I adopted him last July. And he came from what we suspect to be maybe a more troubled beginning. Very likely abused. He also came to me with a broken leg, which they said was him falling from a, I think, 3rd-story balcony, but we have our suspicions on that one as well. So we're doing a lot of training and a lot of socialization with him. He's still very prone to lashing out, to biting, to being a nasty little boy, but we don't really blame him for that. So recently we started playing a new game, and I was trying to describe it to Mike the other day, and I kept using the word fetch, but fetch, I guess, means that he would be bringing me back what I'm throwing, but he's not bringing anything back for me. So literally I will just run around the house with him, the apartment, I guess. And like, he has this favorite fluffy ball toy that has a bell in it. He loves the bell, he likes noise. And I'll toss it down the hallway. It's pretty much just throw, yeah. And he'll go chasing after it, and like he'll pounce on it, and then he looks back at me, and then I come running up behind him, and like we just toss it up and down the hallway and like into the various rooms, and he loves it. He loves it. And it's nice to see him play and kind of just get silly. Also, wait, did Pepper come in here? Am I missing Pepper? Where's Pepper? Hi, Pepper. I guess I finally caught up on the anime I was watching. Nice. Very nice. Oh god, don't try to scoop the tree. There we go. She messaged me from us. Oh, okay. But I'm gonna try my best. I think I actually told you guys about this now that I'm thinking about it, because I think I even said I was gonna try to get a recording of it. I'm sorry, my memory's awful. But I will try to get a recording of it because it's really fun, and he runs with such a ridiculous amount of noise. He's so heavy. But we scoop tree to make maple syrup. That's true, that's true. Hey, Cruel, how are you doing today? Also offered her, or offended her in saying that she'd never played, or that you've never played Team Fortress 2. I don't know why I had so much trouble reading that sentence. I mean, that's her opportunity to play something with you though, right? Okay, let's put this down. And we'll put that one there. An Ollie compilation video for your YouTube channel. Honestly, I should do more cat content, because that's what I like to see, so I assume it's what other people probably like to see as well. He's just a little chubby. He's honestly not really like that big. He is just a big cat. I wouldn't, you know, ever feed him to the point of being overweight or anything like that, so. Maybe when I crawl out of my New Horizons, or your New Horizons, sorry, your Horizon hole. He's a thick cat. Pretty much, pretty much. Okay. So, we were slowly making our, A Wonderful Life pasture in here. He's a chicken cat. Yeah, that's the other thing. We call him, my rotisserie chicken cat. Because when he's loafing, and you look at his butt from the back, it literally, he's the same color. He's a rotisserie chicken. Okay. I kind of want to scoop this and get rid of it. Because it's not in the right spot anyway. Almost there. There we go. Nice. Such bucket. Or so much bucket. There we go. So I guess I'll leave the trees. Don't scoop the tree. I'll leave the trees and stuff over here, because they're not blocking anything. Tree scoop. You get rid of those when you have golden tools. I think you can get rid of them with any tool, Cruel. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's really any tool you can do that with. Or any level, I should say. Okay, let's see. We got some bamboo. I literally had, okay, there we go. I had my marker on that. And more poop. And too occupied with BCNH and terraforming. That's totally fair. I get it. I get it. I feel like there was something I was gonna do for this game last time, and I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, we're draining that. I forgot about that. Maybe I was gonna update. Was I gonna update the guide? I think I was. I should have done that this morning. There we go. For anyone else who's been playing Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Old Town, though, how far in are you guys? What season are you on? Maybe year? Are you into the next year, maybe? I feel like just because I only play this essentially for 10 hours a week, I'm a little bit behind. Do we need a counter for a time crystal scoop something other than a bottle? Probably. Probably. The aim system in this game's a little bit wonky, I've found. How's our inventory? Okay, never mind. Our inventory's super full. Let's go deal with that, shall we? Cupcake Chocobo, hello, how's it going? Still at Summer Year 1, but you're way further in progress than me. You're not behind. That's true. That's true, I guess. Date in-game does not always equal progress. Did you start like 3 times because I found a better way to do the beginning? Yeah, no, I was saying last time I feel like that's gonna be what this game becomes for me. Kind of like Stardew, where like I just get addicted to restarting. Go, these go in here. That should be everything from that. Hey, DS, how's it going? Did I have a place for this stuff? Oh, I did, okay. I like to play games slowly. Don't want to run out of stuff to do too quick. That's also very true. I kind of balance this weird line where like, I want to get through and I want to see everything and I don't want to lose interest in the game. Because I'm very prone to that. so I rush, but then I also don't want to finish the game because I'm enjoying it. Yes, it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. It's been a very, very eventful last day, I feel like. Okay, so this is the new area. We pretty much chopped down everything here last time, I feel like. Care Baby, I've never heard of that before. I also think it's probably not true, just because I used to play ACNH on Saturdays, and we definitely had people ask to move out on stream. Wait, really? I've had people ask to move out on stream. Was I time traveling? Oh, because of K. Oh, maybe that's why. So if KK was visiting on a different day, maybe. Ooh. The more you know. Maybe it was on a Sunday because I used to stream it on Sundays, you're right. Interesting. So it's a nice safe day to play if you're worried about someone asking, but... Someone has asked to move out and you're moving. That's so neat! The things I learn about this game. I mean, the one I'm playing in, you know, Animal Crossing. 5 mysterious bait from the title rewards. Just use them. You got 5 sparkling fish. I haven't actually used them yet, so that's really handy. I know those sell for a lot too. During tournaments and then Sunday when KK is there. Yeah. I guess that makes sense for events. Oh no, for sure. There's stuff that, like, you know, I just learned about, gosh darn it, I want all of them. There we go. About New Leaf, after years and years of playing, because I streamed it. This, like KK fact that I'm not asking about any of the other NPCs. I can understand the tournament's events, though. Yeah. I don't know. That suddenly makes so much more sense. Rosie, enjoy. I just realized it's the weekend. I haven't had my weekly fast food yet. Gotta get on that. His music's just that good. I have to leave next Sunday. No clue who I want it to be. I'm not even at that point in Rosie yet. I'm still moving in, people. So I'm meant to finish. It won't take that long. I just get distracted too easily. No worries, Tree Shark. I hope it goes well. Someone say fast food? Heck yeah, I did. I don't know what I'm gonna get, because, like, my McDonald's has been doing me real dirty recently. They've just been messing up the one thing I wanted repeatedly. So I gotta think of something else to get. Yeah, no, I'm not getting Pepsi. Because the one thing I wanted was Coke, and McDonald's kept messing it up. So I will not be getting Pepsi. That would be more messed up in my mind. I've been noticing quite a few stuttery issues today with this game. Like, you know, we had it last week as well, but they gave you Pepsi instead of Coke. I'd be concerned because our McDonald's here never sell Pepsi products. At McDonald's today, I just needed something easy after getting sick last night from eating a surprisingly small amount of candy. Oh, sorry you weren't feeling too great. I know, without a doubt, I always feel ill after having gummy stuff. Gummy worms, gummy bears, doesn't matter. And it sucks because I like that sort of candy, but... Individual size Coke and bottle chilled. See, honestly, I'd be probably better off getting just, you know, Coke in a bottle. It's at 12. Oh my god, I was not looking at the time at all in game. Oh, I'm so used to Stardew where like it gives you like a little thing like, hey, it's, you know, time to go to bed. After going canon, mostly because I will eat a whole back in one sitting. That's, yeah. No, I get that for sure. Usually I'm pretty good about limiting myself, but I just, regardless, I will get sick. Okay, there we go. Got some new fiber. I don't know if I've sold these before, so I should probably sell them. If a bag of sweets is in front of me, it's gone. That is fate. There we go. Okay, well, I stayed up far later than I actually wanted to in game, but we got our clearing done, so I was not paying attention to the time though. And in this game, when you go to bed, I think influences when you wake up, so we're gonna wake up late tomorrow, unfortunately. We did make some nice money, though. Got a villager at your campsite? Hopefully it's someone you like. Ooh, is it thunderstorming today? That's cool. Let's do... Oh. Let's do this outfit. There we go. Trying to think, I just can't handle candy anymore. Recently I've had some stomach pain from it. When I got a small bag of something I haven't gotten in forever last night. Just got so much worse than that. Oh. It's honestly the worst when your body's like, no, you can't do this thing you used to do all the time. Oh. The rain is going sideways, that's always good. Here for it. If your character had a hard hat, you would almost have random sideways rain. Alright. Pick these up. The weather in this game was also at ACNH. I kind of wish storms happened a bit more frequently in ACNH. Not gonna lie, but it wouldn't be as special then, I guess, if it did, right? Nintendo, hello, how's it going? Welcome on in. Oh god, running against the fence, there we go. And there we go. You have Cookie visiting? She's such a cutie. And I'm not biased because I have her, but you know. Yeah, so we'll throw in one of these. And it's also Friday the 13th in game, I just want to point that out. That's always fun. Okay. What should we do today? Maybe I'll do some fishing. Because we do need more for going down in the mines. Versus X to Jason. Don't play these games, but god, I've seen the cows and they're so cute, aren't they? Yeah, no, these games are super cute. Was it this bin? What's this bin? Okay. So, maybe we'll try making an emerald here. And I want to start putting in some fiber here as well. more of the durable logs, because we're going to need them eventually, and more gold. Wish we could name this. Yeah, I know. Naming the storage bins, it's definitely handy. Like, if you can't recolor them like you can in Stardew, then at least naming them. Friday the 13th when every season starts on the first day of the week. Well, that's because the first day of the week is Sunday there, not Monday like here. Yes, yeah. Yep. This has like a little flower on the end, that's kind of pretty. Oh, I don't have brick on me, right? There we go. Enjoy it, Rosie. There we go. Okay, everything has been thrown in the makers. Okay. How about our crops? These are not done yet. That's fine. I don't really know where I want to fish. I guess we'll probably fish in the newest area. So nice and quiet when you enter a building. Let's see. I think we have some of that we can bring. Nonsense of soda. Oh goodness. There we go. Is it bad? Still thinking of fast food, by the way. I kind of want KFC, but I also know that they've burned me one too many times with getting sick off that. But I also know that they only have Pepsi products. And I don't really want Pepsi. Soda is just soda when it's sad. Sunday's the weekend. It's the start of the week. Here the weekend is really the end of the week. But it's because Sunday's at one end of the week. Since it's the first day. Honestly, I really get confused by that myself. Super twitchy for me these past few days. Keeps lagging streams even after I refresh. I was dealing with some of that yesterday, actually, myself. I don't know what exactly is going on there. Okay, let's go fishing. In this horrible, horrible weather. Spotting me. No, I'm mourning for your taste buds, but it's okay. One day, I promise you guys, I will do a blind taste test. I will probably do it on stream, and I will probably have Mike with me, but I will do a blind taste test. I can tell the difference between Pepsi and Coke 100%. Also, diet sodas. I might not be able to tell the difference between the diet ones, but I can definitely tell which ones are diet, because I dislike it very much. Water is a wonderful drink. Water is great. But they're both good drinks. Oh, poor Gulliver girl. Okay, let's do some fishing. There we go. Just really can't stand soda, that's fair. I always think it's healthier anyway to... it's literally just liquid sugar and calories, so... You know, not the best thing, but I do love it, so... I like Fanta, cream soda, 7-Up, but for me... Yeah, like the colas are the worst, yeah. So does my guilty pleasure, but I definitely cut back in the last year. Yeah. I'm doing a lot better than I was on it, but I still have the cravings for it. Color water's your go-to. Someone who's completely addicted to Mountain Dew, yeah. Mountain Dew used to be a favorite of mine as well. I think I have anything though. More often than not, I will go for like ginger ale if I have an option. Just a lot of places here, at least, don't really have that at fast food restaurants. Oh, I was pressing the wrong A button. I've been so used to Xbox controller. Well, for the rest of the day, that's pretty much my schedule every day, yeah. Imagine sitting out here, you know, knees deep in this probably cold water, rain, and everything's blowing sideways, and like there's thunder and lightning, and you're fishing. Poll. Should we do a poll for... Oh yeah, you're already doing it, you got it. I was gonna say we could do a Pepsi versus Coke poll as well again, because last time Coke won. That was when we were playing Pokemon Sword on stream. Ginger ale because it's using some alcoholic drinks. Yes, yeah. When I look like at breakfast, made for my little monster. Sounds good. Enjoy. We should go for Sprite if it's available, but I don't buy soda, so I only drink it when I go out. Yeah. The moment you're not having caffeine. Ooh, hello. Rare fishy? I got a tuna. I guess it was just a really big fish using nets. You'll note the recipe for nets. Nets can be left overnight on shallow rocky shores. When you come back for it the next day, you can collect the fish caught inside. So this is cool because it lets you get a whole bunch of fish right away. Oh, hello, how's it going? But they're single use. They're not like the crab traps in Stardew. See, look at you guys. Appreciate that Coke. So yeah, they're single use. They'll like go away after you take the fish out, unfortunately. But AFK fishing bot. Oh goodness me. Okay, so maybe after this next, ooh, another rare run. After this one, we'll go back and we'll work on cooking these up. Oh, I remember catching you in Animal Crossing. You were a pain to catch. You were one of the dock fish. I know you. I have not forgiven you or forgotten you. There was two. There was the mahi-mahi and there was something else that I had such trouble catching. I don't remember what the other one was. I just distinctly remember sitting on the dock, just like trying to catch them. Sweet, sweet revenge. There we go, it's much quieter in here. Okay, let's get to grilling. Imagine catching that big fish in real life. Honestly, I've gone fishing one time and it freaked me out, and it was smaller fish, so I don't think I could do bigger ones. There we go. if anyone is maybe wondering why I'm doing this, grilled fish is really easy to make in this game, and it gives you like 4 hearts of stamina back. It does give you the full status, because it's an entree, unfortunately, but... No, not touching them, yeah. That's fair. So there's a knocking sound when you cook the fish or you smack against the counter. I like to imagine I'm chopping, but I'm also still holding my fishing rod, so... I don't know. So I'm left with, like, lobsters of some sort. There we go. Chopping with the fishing rod. Wait, taking out the hook, yeah. Well, these actually sell for a decent amount, I'll take that. Oopsie. Do that. Oh god. What have I done? There we go. Plated fishing rod. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, I appreciate that. Welcome on in. Let's get our logs. Make some more of that. I don't think I need any of that. You know, the one time I went fishing, we had trouble getting the hook out of its mouth, and like its mouth was almost like permanently open, and I felt horrible about it. Roblox. I have never played it, so I can't say whether or not it's good, but I'm glad that you enjoy it. I can, however, say, welcome on in. I hope you're having a great day. Okay, so this goes down here. Oh, wait a minute, how do I... There we go. And I think I needed one of these for the board, so I'll go hand that in super quick. Oh, you know what? I was working on the horse stable, wasn't I? I was just trying to think. I remembered I needed all this lumber for something, but I could not remember what I needed for the stable. And I suddenly made the connection. So I had Cookie stay. Just hope they ask someone. Not one of my dreamies to move. There is a trick, you can like turn off the game immediately when they say who they want, if it's not someone who you want, and just load back in. Yeah, no worries, cool. Hopefully it's someone who you don't mind the first time. I think it was it. God, who were we trying to... There was someone who we were trying to move in and they kept asking for the wrong villager. Ooh, carrot baby, nice. Oh, they turn out good. Okay. That was a pretty productive day. Not even sure what it is. I know of it, but like that's the most my knowledge goes of it. I'm just aware of it. Slightly bigger Legos, yeah. Well, you know what? Whatever people enjoy. So I stay away from it. That's fair. Oh, good morning, Crystal. I've got a new proposal for our town development project, so allow me to cut to the chase. For our next venture, I'd like to refurbish our benches. Yes, I'm aware this is a rather small project compared to before. To be honest, the benches completely slipped my mind. Once we polish them up a bit, though, our benches will be ideal for areas for some good old R&R. Public Works project, you guys know how I feel about benches. And that's the gist of it. As for the request details, they'll be up on the bulletin board. I appreciate your help in this, Crystal. See you soon. Drilling rig? Oh, goodness. Okay, Pancake, you having a good day? Good. Wasn't Saturday? Yeah, what's going on? What is this? Oh, I think this is a really fun post office. I think this is one of the fun events. Okay, this is exciting. I like this event. I think. I just want to add an elbow. Rest and recuperation and rest and relaxation. Or rest and recreation or rest and rehabilitation. Today I learned. I knew rest and relaxation. That's always what I thought it was. I didn't know there was other things it could stand for, so that's kind of neat. Go. Make sure you guys get your pets. Okay, and our little sheep friend. There you go. Okay, these keep spawning in here. You need to stop spawning. Oh. Would one of the mods be able to get rid of that command from the bot, please? That's my bad. I didn't know that was on a timer. Thank you for that, though. Okay, so we're gonna put all this stuff in, and then we are gonna head over to the event. I'll probably also do my, plants here as well, because I can't remember what time you get back from the event. Turned it off. I'll forget the AMA after last Friday next stream. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Okay. So I've asked this before, but just in case anyone knows now. Does anyone know how long I have to join the event? Like, can I just join at any time during the day? Or is there a cutoff point like in Stardew? Is it before 7? Oh wow, okay, so they're really lenient. That's cool. I guess we'll see. Okay, so green peppers is where we're going to be earning a lot of our mun-muns this month. Are these done too? Those are done as well. Okay, so we're going to need to buy some more things for down here. There we go. So I've already saved some. I'll save a little bit more. And a couple of those. So with the first event in this game, I was kind of disappointed with the egg hunt, because it's literally just a cutscene. But then I got to this event. Like, we did the pet one, I lost in my other save file, you know, whatever. I won in this one. And I was kind of like, oh, you know, the events, they're not that great. You know, they're okay. And then I got to this event, and I'm like, oh my god, never mind, the events are great. So. Okay, we're gonna need to go in and get some more gold here. The emerald's not done yet. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'll probably be back before the end of stream, but that depends on where I end up. No worries, enjoy that walk. Get that fresh air. I obviously haven't been out recently because I haven't been feeling well, but when I feel better, 100% I'm gonna go out for a whole bunch of walks. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. So we actually used up all of our gold here. It's a bit annoying, but it's what it is. I need to go on my walkie. I missed them. The Kentucky weather thinks otherwise. What's been going on over there weather-wise recently, Brandon? Oh wait, no. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let's go to the event. Ah, the Summer Jamboree is finally here. I've been looking forward to this. You sure do get a kick out of this event, don't you, Manuela? Why wouldn't I? What better way is there to see everyone in town get out there and show off their true power? Tell that to Jason. It takes him everything he's got just to pick up an empty barrel. Now, Sally, Jason may not be the most brawny guy around, but you're lucky to have such a stand-up husband like him. Ah, hold on, Crystal. If you're looking for the event, or the main event in the Jamboree, the Hammer Strike is where the action's at. If you're game enough for it, you just let me know. Back to nice weather again, 13 Celsius. And a lot of sun today, that sounds really nice. It's like super cloudy and gross here. Alright, prepare for a bit of lag, you guys, because all the NPCs are kind of clustered together here. Weather stays tolerable. I might extend the walk after I drop loose at school, hatch those eggs, and swear when it's another Volibee. Oh no! I plan to participate myself, such that I may learn from Master Clement's example. My muscles have been growing weak as of late. This will be a good opportunity to renew my strength. Definitely backing Lars. I hope he wins. Everyone's got a tool they're extra talented with. Ralph's is an axe and mine's the hammer. It was nice weather, then Wednesday was cold and rainy, Thursday and Friday. I've been so cold, now Saturday it's cold and rainy. Oh goodness. Clem's a pro when it comes to this kind of thing. You might say he's my hammer brother. Did you just make a reference there? Is that a reference to something? Not really one for a lot of physical activity, same, but I really enjoy watching everyone else. Everyone's sure they're gonna win, but they won't know what hit them once I get in there. See what they did there? This game, the dialogue does have a lot of references. Really want it to rain so I can get my car cleaned. I absolutely refuse to pay for a car wash. Usually my car is parked in a parking garage, so it doesn't get a chance. Oh, yeah, to get cleaned off? Yeah, that's totally fair. I used to participate in this when I was younger. No, I'll pass. I'm fine watching. Damon isn't the best at this sort of thing. Jacobo wouldn't let this drop, so I decided to join in the competition. It looks like this year will be harder than ever, but I wouldn't have it any other way. It wasn't too long ago that everyone was betting on me to win, but Ralph's been showing his old man a thing or two recently. I'm still really not sure who we're gonna marry on this. Oh, that's an umbrella. I've heard theories that cuisine tastes all the better after some vigorous exercise.
Wow!
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. You do it, girl. The heat doesn't seem to be getting to anyone. I guess the fire that burns within trumps even the hottest of summer days. I'd join in if it weren't for this heat. I like how someone's like, oh yeah, the heat doesn't seem to bother anyone. The person across from her is just like, it's too hot for this. Everyone's fired up, or is it just the heat? I know I'm not going to beat any grown-ups at the hammer strike, but I at least want to break the record I set last year. Thank you so much for that follow, by the way. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. Ah, summer makes it feel like you're sailing the seas right below the equator. Victor plans to join in on the competition. I must do my best to encourage him. Still planning on joining, but I kinda doubt I'll be able to beat Ralph. So you'll be taking part as well, then you'll have to face me. I really, really want to do good on this. I wanted my other account, but I don't know if that was just like luck or not. And there's a lot of people to talk to in this town, jeez. Hi. Everyone is so enthusiastic. Simon's gonna try his hand at it again, is he? He always astounds me. There's a trick to the hammer strike. Brute strength ain't the only thing you need. I'll be cheering everyone on from right here. Can you see over the barrels? Grandpa's gonna join everyone in the hammer strike contest. Love this game. I'm enjoying your gameplay. I've been lurking for about 20 minutes. Thank you so very much for lurking. I appreciate it. I say I wanted my first farm, but another one. It was really much harder. It's randomized. Oh, jeez. Okay. And thank you for that follow as well. Getting some exercise is nice every once in a while. I'm not gonna let Papa one-up me. Pretty confident in my hammer swinging skills, but I'm up against Clemens of all people. Wow, everyone's really in a tizzy. It's kind of intimidating. Alright, then you two left. Everything's ready. All that's left is to see how the competition plays out. Ooh. I wonder who will win. Oh, I can't wait to find out. You guys hear a noise in the background? That's Kiara scratching on the mat. Sun's being down on you, sweat flying as you swing your hammer. That's what the Summer Jamboree is all about. Alright, let's do this. Let me do training mode though first. Because I can't remember how this goes. So, we're hitting barrels into the ocean, which maybe not the best idea unless we're gonna go fish them out after, but... so we want to stop this moving gauge on the red mark. Barrels are given... 3 barrels are given per round. The barrel with the highest score in each round will be added to your total. So. Okay. I did really good. Alright, let's try again. Man, my timing. Hard to get in the blue. I won in my other save file, so like, I don't know. Closer. I do like the music though. Okay. Well, we tried. Everyone else got 20s. Oh, did I get it in? It's just on the outside. Oh, it was just on the outside. Hopefully have more events like this. Yeah, this event is pretty fun. It's a good thing I'm practicing. A very good thing I'm practicing, because obviously I need it.
Oh my.
I'm just gonna do it like... There we go, incredibly early. There's in the red. Bad. Got second place when I played this event, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's fun. Well, you know what? That's pretty good. This one's difficult. Oh. Close, though. I should probably just aim for the blues, to be honest. Okay. I'll take that. Just outside. Alright, well, I'll take that. I'll take that. We still won, so... We'll actually try for real this time. Okay. Let's do this, chat. We can do this. Better than my first try. Ooh. No, I was aiming for that red, man. Hi, Kira. What are you doing, girly? Hello. Hard to focus when there's a cattail going in front of the screen. Ooh, we got on the red. Heck yeah. Alright, cool. Are you my good luck charm?
Hi there.
There we go. Alright, let's do this. Round 2. Nice. Heck yes. I know, yeah, that was you. She's like, I did that for you, you're welcome. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I think I know when to hit it now. At least for this one. Next one I'm probably gonna fail. Hi, what are you doing? Thought she was gonna sneeze on me. Honestly, I don't trust her in it. She probably will. Excuse you. That's mine. Oh. Are you gonna go in front? Alright. Did I get it? Or is it just over? Shameful. I know, I'm sorry. I failed you, Calico. It's all good. I know. Oh man, alright. Are we still gonna be able to do this if I just get zeros? No. Alright, we may have lost. Let's see. See if anyone else managed to get it on the last round. Everyone else got zeros too. Oh, you want some pets now, Calico? There we go. Got the gold hammer trophy. Oh, cat hair everywhere. And 5,000 gold. Yeah, rigged. I was doing really good second round, but I'm glad everyone else failed the last one as well. Listen up, everyone. I'm going to announce our results. Oh, sorry, I was pressing B. This year's winner, who dominated the champion, or dominated the competition, sorry, to reign supreme is... Crystal, congratulations. Thank you. Take a screenshot of that. I was forgetting to take screenshots last time, by the way, so someone remind me to take more screenshots for thumbnails, alright? Let's just give Crystal a round of applause. Everybody. That's all for this year's Summer Jamboree. These sweltering days might keep on coming, but as long as we remember how much fun we had, we'll be able to beat the heat. More screenshots for thumbnails, thank you. Disqualify Crystal for looking really close to Bob the Builder. But I can fix it, I promise. Alright, there we go. So there is that event done. We got a second trophy. To add into our little house here. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go on out. Heading out shortly for shopping. May or not be back before stream ends. Cruel, I hope shopping goes well. We'll see you soon. Bob the Builder song now in my head. Love you. Thanks, guys. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, but also slightly not sorry. Alright, let's put all this stuff away. Oh, I have it on the wrong mode. There we go. Kara, are you gonna cover that with hair again after I brushed it off earlier? Oh, don't do that. The song Starry stuck in my head. I am sorry about that one. Okay, I guess we'll do more iron here maybe? And some clay. put in some more durable logs. Some more smooth grass. Hopefully my GameCube's so bad I have to wait until my adapter comes in. Oh yeah, Andrew, because it has the old school inputs, I guess. Well, this game, but I wish it was less machines and more farming. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence with the machines. I like having them, but I kind of wish they were like Stardew, where you could like, you know, put in multiples. For the most part, you can at least. I feel like there's just like too many machines in this one. There we go, that should be everything. Ella with the 4-month resub took me ages to figure out. But yay for 4 months. Thank you so very much for that 4-month resub though, my goodness. I appreciate that. Okay, so tomorrow in game we are definitely gonna have to go mining for gold. So that is gonna be our main objective. But other than that, things should be pretty good here. Oh, I can sell these as well. There we go. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. If you guys are just joining us for the first time, my name is Crystal. I usually stream every day except for Friday around 10 AM Eastern. And I do have a set schedule. At the moment, I'm playing story seasons on the weekends, so Saturdays and Sundays. Mondays and Tuesdays, we're playing through No Kuni, which is a Studio Ghibli-inspired game. It's very cute. And Wednesdays and Thursdays, I've been playing Stardew, although I'm going to be wrapping up that playthrough soon, and we're going to be moving on to Pokemon Snap, which I am incredibly excited for. We were watching the trailer for it earlier. One of them. Can we get that Topiary and ACNH? Yeah, you know what? If we could have the different animal shapes as topiaries in Animal Crossing, I'd be all over that. I think that'd be really cool. Dumb Bob the Builder fact, since he's called Builderman Bob, I guess. The song doesn't work, so they changed it to Bob. Bob he builds instead of saying his name. Oh. That's really interesting to know. Just the different translation differences. Yeah, Kuni's amazing. It's so good. I've been really enjoying it. Alright, let's go to sleep. And tomorrow, take care of our animals in the morning, and then pretty much a full day of mining, I think. And we have all the fish for it too. And we made a lot of money primarily because of our green peppers. Green peppers are where it's at for summer, that's for sure. Handy Manny. Wonder how that translates in other languages. I don't think I know of that one. Okay, it is, I think his name's Emilio. It's Emilio's birthday. Oh, wrong button. Give me a second here. Where's my mouse? We do have a guide for this game. It does have some spoilers in it, but if you guys are interested, we do have like what each villager likes, give or take, for gifts. It's roughly translated. So I'm gonna check myself because I always forget. So he apparently likes watermelon, jewelry, locket, fashionable bracelet. He also likes cheesecake and egg sandwiches. I might have a jewelry locket for him. Disney Kids and has some Spanish based. Oh, really? That's cool. I didn't really watch a lot of Disney, like, channel when I was a kid. Bob the Builder is a kid show, the guy who fixes things. Oh, okay. Alright, our crops. We have some tomatoes that are ready. Oh, our tomatoes are actually done too, so we have 2 crops we need to replace here with something. I don't know what. Find something though. Andrew is now blue. trying to save a couple from every harvest, just that we have some cooking ingredients for... I still need to do the Levesque quests, actually. He has, like, things he wants you to make. I've been kind of putting it off. Alright, we'll grab these. I want my name color to be the same. Oh, it's the green Joy-Con. Yeah, put this in here. No, wrong one. Trying to get some seed machines so I can mostly... Yeah, you know what? I haven't really looked into those yet, but I think that's probably a good idea. Okay, so we already have an emerald in there. Really close. That is pretty close, Andrew. So confused as a kid because Donald Duck is Anders and here, and Andy from Toy Story is called Anders here. And it had the same name, could have two different English translations. Took until I was much older before I found out it wasn't translation, but localization. Yeah, difference for sure. Okay, so I need to go buy some crops or seeds, but we'll take care of animals first, and then we'll head into the mines. And we got buffalo, and we got Brofina. There we go. And everyone had fodder, so that's great. So in my other save file, I ran into like days upon days of nothing but rain. And from what I've heard, it happened to other people here as well, like just like kind of late summer. So I think our animals might be inside for a while, unfortunately. It's gonna do the same thing. There we go. A little bit more money there. Ugh, my nose is so itchy from all that cat hair. Kiara, I blame you, but I think you also gave me luck for winning that festival. Okay, so what should we grow right now? Zucchini, what have I not made? Oh, melon, that's new. Summer and autumn, 7 days. We also have pineapple. I could go for both, I guess. We have 2 spaces. There we go. Oh. Watching you play this really makes me want to get the game for yourself. If you do, I hope that you really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. There's a couple little hiccups here and there, I'm not gonna lie, you know, frame rate issues if that bothers you. But you've probably already noticed it when I've been wandering around my farm. It's kind of unfortunate, but and I think I could be wrong, someone in here might be able to correct me. I've heard that it might also be coming out on PC if that interests you as well. I don't know 100% about that though. If it's not already out, actually. I honestly don't know. There we go. Okay, let's go mining. like the days upon days of rain, so I don't have to waste 10 time watering your crops. Yeah, I went all in on sprinklers, so I don't have to worry too much about that, but definitely if you don't have them. Maybe I missed it, maybe you decided you want to romance yet. No, I'm not really bothering befriending people right now. I'm probably going to focus on that in my second year. Oopsie, wrong line. I definitely want to get to know people a bit first, because right now, like, I can definitely see visually who you know, I think is kind of cute, but uh-oh. We gotta get more of that going. But no, so far, I really like Bridget, she's really cute. Ralph is kind of interesting. Those are kind of the two that I'm interested in. Did I only make 5 of those? Guess so. Oh wait, it was Emilio's birthday, wasn't it? Should probably do that as well. Marry the cow topiary. Honestly, if you let me, I will. Not enough to water much of your crops, yeah. Even though most of the characters relate to Mickey, Donald, and Goofy as localized names here, Mickey and Minnie are still just Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse here. You even translate the mouse part. I think it's just like it's almost like its own iconic brand at this point, maybe? Did I have a locket? It's in one of these chests, I think. Jewelry locket. Yeah, so let's go give this to Emilio, see if he likes it. We got it from... I don't even remember where. I think it was handing something to the museum, maybe, so... I think he's hanging out down here, probably. Yeah, a lot of people don't tend to go out when it's raining, I've noticed, which is a mood. You really showed us up at the Jamboree. I gave it everything I had, too. There you go. Wow, you remember my birthday. Thanks, I appreciate it. Does that increase our friendship, like, immediately? I can't remember if he was second before. He probably wasn't. Such an important brand to Disney that he needs to be the same ever. I think so, because, like, I've seen it, like, the Japanese Disney parks and stuff. Like, you know, they'll have the characters speaking Japanese, but they'll still say their English names and such. So that definitely could be it. Okay. Got a little bit sidetracked. But we are gonna go mining. We need some more gold. Mainly for upgrading tools. And I also need to put in the coal for our little pond emptying project. Oh, so it does change in certain places. That's cool. Also, I think I could do that right now. Low-key might go do that. So lumber, solid, and supple. I'm sorry for that. I keep, like, I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna go mining, and then I, like, get distracted by everything. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I know the horse must be really handy. On my other save file, I got the horse, and then I got the motorcycle, like, a day after, and I was kind of... It kind of sucked. I still use the horse, though. Okay, let's see here. Also, if you guys have any name suggestions for our horse, if you may be new here, pretty much whenever we have a animal name, or in this case a facility name, I ask for suggestions from chat, and I just pick the one I like the most. So if anyone has a good idea to name our horse stable, our chicken is called our coop, sorry, is called the Chick Inn. So like the inn for chickens. And the barn, I think we called the Movies. So if you guys have any ideas for the stable or for the horse name, let me know. Motorcycle now. But I just use my horse. Yeah, no, I hated the sounds the motorcycle makes Like when it turns and stuff, it like has a like, screeching noise. I can't handle it, so. Trying to think of something punny. Of course, Mr. Ed. I'm here for that. Hoof House. For the barn name. We could do that. We could do that. I'm down for that. Kiara, I need you to move out of the way of... Oh, wait. I always forget I don't have my keyboard hooked up to my Switch right now. So I have to go about it the long way. There we go. Alright. Okay, now on a horse, horses are low maintenance, so you won't have to feed them or pet them. But be sure to give them a proper thank you whenever you ride them somewhere. Hey, Dream Moon, how's it going? Alright, and the horse. Take care of the time you have to branch the proper facility, move it. Yes, indeedy, here you go. Brown horse with charming eyes, watch it gallop across the land with pride. So, I think I will go with Mr. Ed. It's the only suggestion so far, and I'm actually here for it, so. And then space. Also, the fact that we have Ed in our Animal Crossing town. Just, you know, it makes me happy. There we go. I think in Friends of Mineral Town, we named our horse after Renee, didn't we? So, this works out. There we go. Just gonna get rid of the stuff at the beginning here. Some easy to access gold ore. As well as some mushrooms that sell for a decent amount, so. Ooh, there was a big lag spike there. I've actually seen a video of someone using the orichalcum hammer. It's beautiful. It is a thing of beauty. Are those what the bees look? They're so cute. Oh god, ow. Oh, good start. I hadn't even seen them yet. That's adorable. Oopsie, didn't mean to hit that. Silver Moon, how are you doing today? And for anyone who's just joining us, how are you guys all doing? I hope you're all having a good day. What are you all up to today? Are you guys playing something alongside me? Are you playing this game? Are you playing another game? Got gold, not even seen the next one used at all, so I'm interested to see that. Yeah, there's a person who I watch on YouTube. I think her channel is called Milky Tea, just like the letter T. And she was playing this game in, I think, Japanese. I can't remember what language. Anyway, came out early somewhere, and she was playing in a different language. So she had stuff up for like a month before it came out here, and she's super far into the game. She also has fantastic guides if you don't mind seeing spoilers about it and such. I haven't watched too many, but I did see some of it. Trying to invest in some bees. Don't want spoilers. Yeah, I'm... Ooh, we got a diamond. Nice. I'm pretty chill on them as well, especially with games like this. More like heavily story-based games for sure, but... Yeah, for sure. I hope you enjoy it. And the fact that I don't want to throw my laptop, or that you want to throw your laptop out the window. I'm having a pretty good day. What's going on with your laptop? I'm sorry about that. That doesn't sound so fun. Ow. Hey Jess, how's it going? Been looking relaxed this morning, but I want to say hi. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. I know I am. I know I am. And I hope you are as well. Okay, so drop point right there. Also, I am definitely in here for gold ore, but I kind of make a point to get silver as well, because so many people have said repeatedly you'll need it. Probably so. I think it's time to get a new one. Oh. Well, hopefully you find one that you like. Okay, you guys are really obnoxious. Go away. So disappointed there's no more garlic bread to have with my spaghetti. Garlic bread makes it though. Also, I'm jealous that you're eating that, I have to admit. I'm getting a little bit hungry and I have no clue like what to have for lunch. I don't really have anything prepared. So... Ooh, also Kim, Mike and I were creeping on you playing Terraria last night. I know Mike really loves that game, so I let him know you were playing and you were fighting some sort of bee boss, I think? I don't know much about the game, but it looked difficult. Waiting for the oven to preheat. Oh, you're gonna have frozen pizza. What sort of toppings you got on there? Should I fall or should... I'll be safe. Queen Bee, we're playing expert mode, so it was tough, yeah. Yeah, it looked pretty hard. Seafood fettuccine in the fridge for lunch, but we ate all the garlic bread last night. Garlic bread's so good. Okay, there we go. We just low-key have over 100 silver on us. Oh, are you seriously gonna pop it? Ow. Right there. You really like pineapple on pizza? I'm really not huge on it, but I figure, like, you know, oh, just pick it off and give it to someone else if I didn't really like it. Most of the time we don't end up having it here, though. It's funny because I love pineapple, just not on pizza. I think that's pepperoni pizza. Ooh, that sounds good. We still gotta do the memorization minigame as well, you guys. I think I might cheese it and take the screenshot method with it, but I just remembered and I kind of don't want to because I'm horrible at it. You like it sometimes? I don't like pizza, now I wait to be banned. No, it's all good, it's all good. I respect it. I don't understand, but I respect it. Just everyone else in here bans. Oh, goodness. Ow. Oh, I didn't want to fall down that. Oh, I fell down big time. Alright, I need to eat. Such pain. Oh god. Ow. Oh. Yep. Such a big radius. I still don't have silver. It's such a big difference, honestly. Especially the gold axe, I feel like. Probably the best. To pineapple on pizza, my friend's husband loves it, so I tried it and it wasn't bad, but it's nothing I would go for myself. Yeah. Yeah, I distinctly remember going to like dating myself here, but going to like actually probably not dating myself that much. Going to like laser tag and bowling birthday parties as a kid. And like usually it was pizza on the menu there. And there was always cheese, pepperoni, and usually pineapple on the last one. There should be lots of cheese, that's the way to go. Yeah, laser tag was always good. I'm horrible at it, but I enjoyed it. Oh, you know what though? Also, glow-in-the-dark mini putt. That was my jam as a kid. I loved it. Tried to birthday as a kid, would not know what that was like. Feels bad, man. Oh no. I don't know. As a kid, I had like a decent sized group of friends. As I got older, it dwindled down, and I just kind of enjoyed being by myself most of the time. Let's face facts. But no, as a kid, I was moderately social. I remember actually. Who in here has seen the movie Chicken Run? It's like a stop motion animated movie. Who in here knows that movie? Never been social, so it explains a lot. I kind of wish I was the opposite. I was shy as a kid and then I blossomed as an adult, but no. I reverted backwards. Never played laser tag. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna have to move my stable here somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put it though. Cause like I kinda wanna put it over here, right? But you seen it? You seen it? That was, I think, one of the few times I went to a kid's birthday party and it was at a theater. And that was the movie we saw, and I remember thinking it was hilarious, but I've since seen it again when I was a little bit older, and like that movie's horrifying. Low key. It's actually super dark. But I know. Is this the right one? Yeah, it is. Birthday party. Birthday parties held at movies were also pretty common here. Okay, so I need to organize this a bit better. And we can put that away. Did my sister become a vegetarian? Oh my god. I mean, it was pretty intense. Where all the chickens want to escape the farm? Yeah. Yeah. That's the one. Nope, wrong bin. Just going to the cinema. I really hope things are okay enough to watch Black Widow there. Yeah, that comes. Is that actually July now? I know that they were pushing it around a bit. Maybe I should be making more like cloth and thread and stuff here. No, I think the last movie I went to see... I actually don't remember. In theaters. Yeah, I feel like it must have been one of the Marvel movies, probably. Knowing me. Push back from May to July. I think Loki is... Okay, forgive me for not keeping up with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Is Loki's gonna be a show? Or... Is an Avatar, and I can agree that movie's pretty horrifying. Loved the movies, but now I have a spray butter that makes popcorn taste exactly like movie theater popcorn, so I don't have a reason to go. I love that that was your reason. I'm never really one for watching movies in general, but since meeting Mike, I definitely go a lot more often. Talks about how it made her stop eating meat. It's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. Don't blame her. Thank you so much for that follow, by the way. I appreciate that. It's a show. Okay. Oh gosh darn it. It's the only downside to this organizational method. Okay. Freaking Mud, hello, how's it going? I like your username. Welcome on in. Oh, they are very pricey. They are, yeah. There we go. Throw some diamonds in because those do sell for a nice amount. And I think that's everything for today here. I don't know if Costco is like everywhere. I'm assuming. I know it's in the US and I know it's here, but I don't know about in Europe or anywhere else. I remember going to Costco for the first time, the only time actually, a couple of years back, and I was so shocked that they like sold movie tickets but at like a huge discount there. It was the strangest thing. And I never really quite wondered where Mike always used to come to me with movie tickets. He's like, all right, you know, let's go see so-and-so. And I'm like, okay. I didn't really question it. And now it makes sense because his family shops at Costco. Like, it's the strangest thing to me that they're sold elsewhere like that almost. Since of now, and most movies are just streaming services. Yeah. Gives me anxiety. It's so crowded all the time. I always get hit by a car in the parking lot, so there's that. Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, I went in there and I'm happy I went and saw what it was all about, but like, it was a little bit nerve-wracking. $20 flu shots with no insurance, yeah. Back to my lurk. Alright, no worries, best of luck with those chores. Oh. Oh, I was wondering why I got that, and I think that's because we finished clearing the lake over here. Let's go see what we got. And let our animals out in the meantime. You have Costco in the UK too? Okay, perfect. I wasn't quite sure. This tree is blocking my way. There we go. Hard to buy their stuff in bulk, but some items are good to get in bulk, but I could never do all my shopping there. That's the other thing, yeah. It's just me and my mom, so there was never really any point. Not to mention neither of us drive, so we couldn't bring back a lot anyway. Whereas, like, you know, Mike had a bigger family. They drive, so it makes sense. Okay, let's go see, because Oh. Is it... Do I just get, like, a nice... How did I level up draining when I just left my house? How did I do that? What? Evelyn, hello, how's it going? Is it the Stardew? Oh, it kind of does look like the, Void Chicken, doesn't it? A little bit. Lighter colors, but yeah, close enough. Where are my other animals? Oh, we gotta clear out this sparkling water, because otherwise it's sold by the can, which can get pricey. Yeah, still on the eye out for that. One day I will try this sparkling water. Bunger, there are weeds coming out of your face. I don't know how to tell you, but 2 times movie tickets and 2 times popcorn. Plus cold tickets, but it was only slightly cheaper than getting it at the cinema, and it was always such a hassle since you couldn't just use the ticket printer and print the tickets. You had to talk to someone. Yeah, so you had to use that option. That makes sense. When this area is full of fodder, I will be the happiest person, because that means nothing else can spawn here. 2-liter ginger ale for 75 cents? Oh, that sounds really good. I know here they kind of had an option like that, actually. Rebecca, you reminded me. There's like an end of summer fair that happens called the CNE here. And at the CNE, you can buy tickets there, but if you buy them ahead of time, like pre-ordering them almost through usually a grocery store or something like that, you usually would save up to like 30%, I think? Something like that. Because it's cute and I hate it, it makes me want to play. It is very cute. It is very cute. I forgot to pick up the eggs. Yeah, Brandon, you never know. It might be something you really like. I know not everyone's huge on the carbonation, but I like it. Yeah, the cow's super cute. I've seen different colored cows in this game too. I just don't know when we get them or unlock them. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. No difference between brown and white eggs. Yeah. I wasn't too sure if there was any difference myself with those, but are they actually more expensive? I never really noticed that. Speaking of eggs though, my mom got a pack of them recently, and I've been using them in my cooking, and literally like every single one in this pack had a double yolk in it. My mom was like, yeah, you know, sometimes they actually sell the packs and they'll advertise double yolks on it. And I had never heard about that before. But it didn't say anything on that pack, so. What does it mean? That's pretty much exactly what I was saying. Because I was cracking like 3 of them and I'm like, oh look, a double yolk, and Mike's like, oh, that's cool. And then I cracked the second one and I'm like, oh my god, there's another one. So yeah, it was different for sure. Alright, take care of our crops here. Ooh, okay, so these are done too. I guess we'll probably plant more pineapple. Back, I'll be playing Final Fantasy X. Enjoy it, Rosie. Let me know if you need anything. I've been playing through Final Fantasy VI off stream. Replaying through it, I guess. And I feel like I'm enjoying it a lot more the second time around. I feel like sometimes you just need to try something again. I've ever had double yolks ever. Yeah, it was pretty interesting the first time I saw it. Okay, so we need 16 more of, I guess, pineapple, probably. There we go, making some nice money today. Yeah, let's go buy that. Math Cave and Final Fantasy X-2. I still haven't played 10-2. I've been a little bit scared, to be honest, because I've heard some not so great things about it. How are you, like, just overall, I guess, how are you enjoying it? Although already Math Cave makes me sound like... That just makes me incredibly nervous, so... Alright, we need like 16... It's the HD remaster, but yeah. I finished playing through 10 last week, I think? Fully, and that was the HD remaster on Steam. And it crashed during the final boss fight, but still. It's fine. Way shorter and easier pickup. Yeah, I've definitely heard about the playtime. Maybe I'll check that out. Okay. Seeds planted. I should probably deal with our anchors here. Full of bops, that's what I like to hear. What's up, Rosie? No, wait. Don't you be doing that to me now. Oh, it's okay. When I first played through that game years and years ago, I didn't quite get the sphere grid. I don't think I had played games where like the leveling up was through that system before. So I get it, don't worry. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, I feel like, again, if they were to ever go back and remake a Final Fantasy, I feel like 10 would be such a good candidate for it for a lot of reasons. But some of it I don't feel like is explained always the best. I really did enjoy my playthroughs, though. Hey, Alto Girl, it's good! How are you doing today? Okay, cool. So we're catching up on our gold here again. I am gonna have to go make another trip to the mines. Let's go hand in these while we're here. And maybe we'll do some more shopping today. Menuing and junk with 10 Tues. Is it like a lot better? Or maybe when I'm done Final Fantasy VI, I'll go and check out that again. Okay, oh, right, so we have the bench thing. We need silver, supple lumber, or bricks, so we could definitely do these. A raw white opal, we can do that. Skip the cutscene after dying in a boss fight? Yes. Tell me about it. Mind the sphere grid, but their rendering was a welcome change. Yeah. It is with mods, yeah, because I'm definitely playing on I was playing on PC and I couldn't skip it. Like, I know Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy X were kind of made around the same time, and I know both of their original forms wouldn't let you skip cutscenes. But Kingdom Hearts has been remastered. And you could skip cutscenes there if you had already seen it, and like, Final Fantasy X didn't get the same treatment. Oh, so I don't have a lot of that. How much brick do I have? Oh, we have enough. Bring in some of that. What was the other thing? Raw opal, I think, right? There we go. Oh, that's a cute picture. Some of these pictures are a little bit weird, but that one's pretty cute. Hey Jackson, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one. Okay. There's your brick. And raw white opal. Awesome. Get these assessed.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, what's that? Treasure is made in the stomach of a whale. It can be placed on a countertop or donated to the museum, but you know where it's been, so what you do with it is up to you. I don't... So, that whole, you can place it on a countertop or donate to the museum. That is normal dialogue or normal text, but the whole, but you know where it's been moment, that's not usually there. That's really funny. Yeah, I didn't bother with ultimate weapons in my playthrough. It was too tedious for most of them. Let's see. Getting your poltergeist plush, that sounds super cute. Also, Red, enjoy that food. Alright, so we'll donate this. 1 MP cost. And magic booster, that would be really handy, yeah. Okay, cool. Unititus and Orin. That was my team mainly going into like the final areas, but I tried to level up almost everyone. I didn't really bother with Kamari or Riku too much, personally. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna work on cleaning up again. It's the only thing I'm not huge on this game is, you know, I feel like I clear up all the land and then I have to do it again the next day. Oh, they're ultimates. I switched everyone else. They were kind of even experience. Yeah, yeah. No, and when I heard that Waka it had to be like through the blitzball thing, I'm like, no. we're not doing that. Hey Rosa, how are you doing today? I hope your day's going well. Robbie-chan. Oh goodness, I love all the pudding jokes we can make though. Oh no. Strength plus 10, evade plus counter. I don't know how I got it. Honestly, that was another thing I wasn't huge on, was just like the randomized almost equipment. It'd be fun if you got good drops, but if you didn't get good drops, then... Go, get rid of these. Random. I should have used that as a stream title. Okay. Someone remind me tomorrow to use that as a stream title. Boost the red drops, but it's random. What skills are with them? Yeah, it's the skills really. By the end of the game I had quite a good selection, but like, not the best maybe. So my royalties in the mail. The bear statue. Isn't it cute? Honestly, if that's not just the cutest thing you ever saw. Oh, that's not how you chop grass. Okay, so I like how those trees are lining up there. That's pretty nice. I should have bought more fodder today. Okay, I need to pay attention to which tools I'm using. There we go. We'll just get all the puddles first. I'm really excited to see what's at the bottom of this pond over here, though, or lake, or whatever you want to call it. Uh-oh. Can you imagine if the bot is actually going in alphabetical order? I think there may be a slight cooldown on the command, Jackson, but you could try. That jazz. Sometimes the soundtrack in this game is really good. There we go. I might move my stable over here. It's kind of a bit of a distance, though. I don't really know where else to put it. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'll get you your home back. See, it would fit in here so nicely. Maybe I'll put it here for now. I have to rename it, unfortunately. There we go. Alright, come here, you. There we go. Okay. So... what do we need for the... durable? Okay, so we're gonna work on that next, I guess. Hey, Forest Fairy, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, okay. Never mind, I guess my inventory's full. Let's just focus on puddles maybe then. I'm gonna do over here in this big space. If for anyone who's been playing this game, what have you guys done with, like, your farm area? Did you oh, pineapples. Right, my inventory. Have you been using all three of the areas, or have you kind of been keeping it small? Because, like, I could make a really big field of crops over here if I had the sprinklers for it. Ooh, a fruit orchard. That's an idea. I have heard that trees get you a lot of mun-muns. I Ooh, wait, I need that. Can I throw out an item from here? There we go. I know those are pretty rare. Nope, you're good. You're good, Random. It was just coincidence. Random being like, yes, I don't have to fix it. Oh, nice, Brandon. That's awesome. There we go. Okay, so we'll put everything in the makers for the night. When do you think they'll announce the next Animal Crossing update? I kind of am surprised we haven't heard anything in a while, I have to admit. It's been very, very quiet. And I'm wondering if they're doing something kind of big, or if they've forgotten about us. Get ready for stream. But now that I'm done eating, I kind of want to climb into bed for a nap. That's such a mood. That's such a mood. I hope that you enjoy whatever you decide to be doing. And thank you so much for being here, Kim. I think other than like, we haven't really had like a big update in a while. We've had stuff added to the game, but getting Gracie Grace and the Roost. I still kind of stand by what I was saying before New Horizons came out, or just after, I guess. I was saying something along the lines of I think it'd be really funny now that Label has her own little, like, you know, brand going on, that Gracie's kind of washed up. And, like, you know, she comes over and she's still her sassy self, but you can tell that she's maybe not doing as good as she once was. And that's definitely not residual hatred for the washing the car thing I had to do in Animal Crossing GameCube. Here's update when we got pumpkins. Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of expecting the Roost and Brewster to be his own update if they're gonna add it, because people keep asking for it. That is definitely not how you sit in a chair. But I guess October, like, you know, we had the big Halloween update, so. Back with a car washing minigame, I'll throw something. Probably her. Yeah, Shampoodle's kinda out of business. So is Wendell, though, to be fair. Captain. On the island, I want minigames. Yeah. Yeah, I miss the minigame island too. That would be nice if that's the big update they're working on. If they are, I don't know. You know, I don't want to spread any rumors or anything. But guys, we've been live for 2.5 hours. I have been keeping an eye on the time. Let's get up, let's stretch, grab yourselves a drink or a snack. I'm gonna go get myself some more water and a snack. I don't know what I'm gonna have yet. I'll play some ads while I'm gone. It just helps support myself and the channel without you guys having to do anything. And I'll also play some stream moment clips. I'm still working on getting new ones set up, but at least we have the audio issue sorted, so enjoy those, and I will be right back.